Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Morning Chisme. Sister, how you doing?
I'm doing good. We're once again doing it on Monday, but it was because the Love is Blind reunion was yesterday, so we had to watch it to talk about it on the pod.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, do we wait to record and watch the reunion and give you our full insights, or do we wait to, watch it later and then record next week? And it just doesn't make sense. So that's why we were Mondaying it up this week. How was your weekend?
It was good. How was yours?
It was good. It was very chill. I'm like I said before, I'm very much in my chill era. I feel like we're in that space now in Houston where it's like hot during the day, cold at night. Like, make up your mind. It's annoying. Like, I have to have the heater on during the day or during the night, but like during the day, it's like hot as fuck. Like, okay.
Have you seen the videos of like everybody being in Houston right now? Like, Houston is like the new destination for spring break, apparently.
For what? Where?
For spring break.
But like, where?
Here in Houston. I don't know.
I know, but like, where are people going? I feel like usually it's like a beach situation.
Yeah, but I guess it's like a party city.
Where?
And also like the rodeo is happening.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I just like don't go out enough because I'm like, I can't imagine coming to Houston for spring break.
Yeah. I always think of spring break and I think of beach.
Yeah, you know, like Panama.
Yeah, Panama City Beach.
Yeah, but like Miami, like Florida vibes, Mexico, never like Houston.
Yeah, and apparently it's like a new destination, but apparently people really like coming here.
Interesting. Maybe I need their itinerary.
Houston doesn't sleep. That's the thing, though. Like, it's for like heavy partying. Like, I always see TikToks on my For You page of people being like, "This is Houston on a Sunday," and everyone's getting like lit as fuck.
Where?
Downtown.
I can't subscribe to it. Like, everyone downtown, I feel like is so like, there's like people drive in Houston like psychotic ways. I can't do it. Like, do it in the Woodlands. Like, let's vibe in the Woodlands.
I think that Sunday Fun Day is like a big thing here in Houston. Mm-hmm. I haven't Sunday Fun Dayed in a long time though.
I know,
because then like you require me to be a whole person on a Monday, and I simply can't do that after drinking anymore.
I think it's like Saturday Fun Day would be better.
I know, but they don't have that.
Oh, really?
Or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't really go out that much.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Going out in Houston seems like fun, but I feel like I would need a driver. Like, I would have to Uber because like I feel like it's too much. It's too far where we're at,
right? And
it's just like not worth it. At least
for you, it's what, like 45 minutes to Midtown?
Yeah. Fuck no. I'm sorry. Hell no. There's no drink. I haven't drank since New Year's.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't even really drink. I had one sip. Yeah. Because I really haven't drank since last year. I have not drank all of 2025.
Which crazy.
Is kind of insane considering the fact that I used to be, kind of a party girl.
Yeah.
She's growing.
She is growing. I've drank. Yeah, and it hasn't been like anything crazy, but
yeah. I think those days are past us.
Yeah, I'm too tired.
Yeah, I do love to sleep.
Yeah, and then we like lost an hour.
Oh, yeah, we lost an hour.
Right after International Women's Day.
I know, I didn't like that.
Yeah, like, how dare you take a fucking hour of sleep from us?
Yeah.
But I need this to stay like this. Like, why do we do that shit in November?
I think it's because it's to accommodate to farmer schedule.
Oh.
So it's like, daylight savings is like, it has a reason. Oh. It's not just for shits and giggles.
Oh,
because like time zones are confusing. Like, why can't we all be on the same schedule, but at the same time, there's like other reasons, because like LA is like 9 a.m. and like New York is like 12. Like that's kind of wild considering that we're all in the same country.
Yeah.
But it's because of reasons. I just don't know those reasons, like, to be exact. Sure. Phoebe, sweetie, stop. Okay, I'm so sorry, everyone. My cat has learned how to open the doggy door, and she's like putting her head through the door. She's like, I really want to join the pod. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I know.
The girlies are having a great time.
Like meow.
But no, this weekend was good. I'm excited for things to come. We're going to the rodeo. We're going to see Post Malone. We're going to Raul Alejandro. We're going to Puerto Rico. So a lot of things are happening. You're turning 34. What are you doing for your birthday?
Probably the same thing as last year. It's just like a dinner.
Yeah. That's nice.
Okay. Hello, Phoebe.
Oh my God. Hello. Phoebe, sister. Oh my gosh, she literally came. She's like literally here. You can't see her. That's her meow. Okay, come on. Let's come sit on my lap. Come on. Oh my god. She opened the door.
Come on, Phoebe.
Okay, well, just lay there then. She's gonna be in here. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine.
But yeah, we have a lot of things happening soon, which is exciting. So I'm pumped to go see Posty. I haven't been to the rodeo since high school.
Yeah.
So it's been like 10 years.
Yeah. It's a lot of people.
Oh.
I need to like warn you ahead of time. Like,
Okay.
Have you not seen the TikToks?
That's true. Do I have to? I'm just kidding.
You don't have to go if you don't want to.
I mean, I'm going to go because it's a vibe and I think that we can enjoy our time as sisters together. But I don't like a lot of people. I'm like,
But it is on a Tuesday.
yeah.
And I feel like it's better to go to the rodeo throughout the week than on the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that like Saturday would be like wild. You guys, she's infiltrating the pod. She's like, this is on camera. Phoebe, come here. Just, sweetie. Come on. Just come on. Come on. Okay. She's gonna be here. Just, would you like to sit with us? I'm so sorry, everyone.
She's like ass and face.
I don't know what to do. She's like being like really like needy right now. Oh my god. She's like, Mom. I guess she's just excited because she's never seen this room. She's like, you know what? It's cool in here.
She's probably like,
I mean, she has seen this room, but she's never been like fully engulfed in this room. Okay, Phoebe, I think it's time for you to let mommy work, okay? Mommy has to make money. But yeah,
if you want to continue living your life as a princess.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.
Hi, Phoebe.
She's like, you know what? I'm excited to go Post Malone too. Oh my god, Phoebe. Sweetie. She's wildin'. Okay. Let me put her in there.
Would you like to say something, Phoebe?
Give me 1 second. Or maybe we can just, it's fine. She can just play in here. But yeah, that was our weekend. Phoebe's just gonna be a part. It's actually the Morning Chisme featuring Phoebe. She's just gonna be chasing us around. You can literally see her on the camera. I am so sorry for that interruption, everyone. My cat decided to join the podcast, but it was best that we, take her to her room. She was wildin'.
She was wildin'.
She was literally wildin'. Like, I'm pretty sure that Phoebe could open doors if she tried.
Oh yeah, she's very smart.
She's very smart.
She's from the streets.
She went to Harvard. She really did. She went to Harvard in 2020, graduated in 2022 with honors. Dead serious.
Talking about Wildin' though, did you see Ash Trevino Wildin' this weekend?
Oh my god,
when is she not?
She's enough. Okay, it's like one of those things.
No, but seriously, like on a serious note. Okay. On a serious note. And I know people are gonna be like, why are we even giving her attention? It's the chisme, okay? It's what happened this weekend. But I will say this. How is it that I can't comment certain shit on fucking TikTok, but she can be doing whatever the fuck she was doing this weekend?
She was getting finger bang on live. That's who? Why? Who gets fingered on live? Just get fingered in private.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like I went looking for any of her content. It was the first thing that popped up on my For You page. And I'm like, ew. Yeah. Like, it's not just, it's disgusting for you to be even recording that. It's crazy that as a mother you would post that or even like do it on live. Like, you have every time she comes back and she's like, I'm sorry for like whatever, I'm like, you're not sorry. You continue to do it. And the thing is, people continue to pay her and give her money on live, so she's never gonna stop.
I am really shocked that TikTok has not banned her.
I know. And the fact that they ban, like, anytime you comment anything in your, comment section that has anything to do with being like, my God, Phoebe, she's literally trying to climb. Dude, she's wilding today. Anyway, if you ever try to like comment anything on someone's page and it's like not like perfect or totally kind, they like flag it. Like one time I said something like, oh, that's so rude to someone in a comment section, and I got a system notification. And I was like, what?
Yeah, she can be finger banged.
Finger banged is wild.
On live.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I was so uncomfortable when I opened that. When I watched that video, I was like, okay, like.
She's so disgusting as a person. It's not even like that she's ugly. She's also ugly, but she's ugly.
She's also ugly.
She's also ugly on the inside.
And I think that makes it worse.
Yeah. And like, she just has no care for her children.
I also feel like maybe she's like not all there. Maybe something happened.
No, she's an attention seeker. She's a clout chaser. She's a narcissist.
Oh, okay. It's because like, sometimes I feel bad for people.
No. Why do you feel... She literally... You know that one of her like lovers from prison murdered people and she like tried to justify it?
I know that I shouldn't feel bad for her, but sometimes I'm like, okay, like, did something happen to her along the way?
Like, what happened in life for her to be this
way?
Yes, but like at the same time, she needs to take accountability for being a piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, her children are going to suffer. I only feel bad for her daughters. Like, that has to suck.
Yeah.
And so she's insane.
I think the fame got to her.
The fame. Oh my God.
She said that she was Ash Kardashian.
That's so embarrassing. I can't. And the fact that she's like so popular still. I thought it would die down eventually.
No, she's back to 1 million followers.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what else is crazy though?
What?
Okay, so it's South by Southwest right now.
Yeah.
Or during this time period in Austin, which is honestly like a really cool event, but people are saying it's kind of disorganized. But a simple favor, the second part, another simple favor, I guess was, having its moment at South by Southwest. Anna Kendrick was there, Blake Lively was there, and people were thinking there's a little bit of tea between these two.
There's been years of speculation that there's tea.
Really?
Since the very first movie, yes.
Why?
Apparently, Anna does not like Blake, from what I heard.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's obvious, because when they asked her about it, she was like... Yeah. She just like said that and then walked away.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also probably hard because she can't say anything.
Yeah, imagine she was like, I hate Blake. Like...
Yeah. But I mean, if she liked her, I feel like she would have just said, I like her,
Yeah. Yeah, we know her feelings.
Yeah.
It was she didn't have to say much to say what she needed to say.
Exactly. So it's definitely one of those situations where like she's not gonna say it, but we can all like we can all like speculate and see that it could be something. I think another thing was I saw like after the movie, I guess Blake Lively was talking on stage and like you can see like Anna Kendrick is just like so annoyed because she's like yapping, and it's like you'd think that she would. Not that yapping is bad, but like I feel like she just doesn't let people have their moment too. She's very like, it's about me and like. Okay, but like let a bitch have her moment too.
Yeah,
it's not about you only.
Right.
And I don't know, she's a little bit insufferable to me. That doesn't mean that she's, a horrible person. I just think she's very annoying.
Yeah.
But within the whole like Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively thing, I still am very confused and like of what's going to end up happening with all that.
Yeah,
because it's still one of those situations where I feel like we need more time to like figure out
information.
I
feel like both sides come out with new information, so it's like I'm just waiting for all that to be put out there.
And I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. A lot of people are still like Team Blake heavily or Team Justin heavily, but I think it's important for us to like see all the facts.
For sure.
But regardless, their reputations are never going to go back to what they were at one point.
I mean, this is a major hit for both. Both.
Yeah. And I do see the point of view of people saying like she thought that he would just take it lying down because she is a powerhouse. Of course, she's very famous. And the thing is, she's like surrounded by fame or these dragons that she calls them. Like she has very powerful people in her roster of friends, which can be intimidating. But he said, not today. And I don't know. I just find it hard. Like I read her lawsuit, I read his lawsuit, and it's like, maybe it's like in the middle somewhere. Maybe you guys both did stuff to each other. Maybe she did take over the movie. Maybe he was inappropriate. Like, what really happened? But I'm like very curious to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, me too. To be a fly on those walls.
Right? It's one of those things where it's like, can it be perspective?
Yeah.
Can it be like, because he's claiming the sexual harassment. Like, obviously, he's, like, denying all of that. He's saying it's, defamation, essentially. But, like, I don't know. And I would never in a million years be like, she's lying. Because if she's telling the truth, then I 100%, like, believe her. But I feel like their stories are so different. So it's just like, and then they're both saying they have evidence. So I'm just like, where is the truth
Drop
here?
the evidence.
Yeah.
I'm always here for the evidence.
And he made a whole, and people were like, okay, so he's making like a whole website to like show his side of the story. People were like, oh wait, that's so weird. Why would he do that? I'm like, if somebody was bashing me and my character and my reputation was over pretty much, you bet your ass if I was innocent,
would try to pull all the stops.
I would be going on every podcast. I would be talking about it everywhere. I would be making all the websites, because it's not necessarily like innocent until proven guilty. I'm sorry, it's not. You're guilty now. Like, you know, he looks guilty. So it's like a moment of desperation. If like you're not, you know, he's going to want that to be out there.
Yeah.
Like, because I see people say sometimes like, if you have nothing to defend, why are you defending it so hard? And I'm like the opposite. Like,
me too. It's like, no, you're not about to call me a liar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I'm going to defend myself. And I understand that if I'm not lying, I don't have anything to like defend. But you're calling me out of my character. That's enough for me to want to defend myself.
Yeah. So I get it. I mean, it makes sense to me. Like, why would he want to defend himself if it's not true?
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, again, we're going to see what happens, because this is an ongoing thing, and we're going to be talking about it all year. This is, we're in March. This bitch dropped what, like end of November, early December. And then he sued the New York Times on New Year's Eve. So it's like, we're still like going to be talking about this for months.
We're in March.
I know, dude.
It's insane.
We're already in March.
I know.
It's kind of crazy. Wild. But speaking of another feud, oh god. Dios. Another feud that does not seem to, like when things start to just like simmer, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
So apparently and allegedly, Hailey Bieber liked a video on TikTok. Her official page liked a video on TikTok of a creator who was bashing Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. She was like kind of like taking a dig at their photo shoot that they did where her feet are on his face. And apparently Hailey Bieber liked the video, and then the creator screenshot her liking the video and then posted it. Hailey's team allegedly gave it an exclusive to OK Magazine and was like, this is not true. This is like fabricated by this content creator. And people are not buying it. They're saying, no, it's in Hailey's character to do that. My thing is like, girl, where's your burner? Like, where's your burner account? Where's your Finsta or your Finsta TikTok? Like, please stop scrolling on your main page. Make a fake TikTok and then scroll at your heart's desire. God damn.
Because like, if she did hate Selena, right? I'm not saying that she has a reason to hate Selena, but like, okay, like if they hate each other, like, that's fine too. Like, if you hate her because she's your husband's ex, that's valid. And if Selena hates her because she's the woman that allegedly like took her from, took him from her.
They don't have to like each other.
Exactly. But like, also you're a celebrity, so everybody's watching your every move. Yeah.
And of course, it's gonna go back to like, now people are going to be like, well, maybe Justin's spiraling over Selena and like maybe he still loves her. And it's like, I don't know, because like some of the things are valid. Like people are saying some valid shit. Like when Selena and Justin broke up, Hailey and Justin got engaged 2 months after. Like that's crazy. Okay. Like,
no, that's really crazy.
That's wild as fuck. But at the same time, you're like, oh, like Selena and Justin were together for like 10 years. But during all of that time, Hailey was around. It wasn't like she wasn't around. She was very much around. So it wasn't like Hailey just popped out of nowhere.
Right.
And they've been together for all this time. They have a baby. So it's just like, I feel like she should be spending her time doing other things.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a hater, do it in private.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Tell the group chat.
Yeah.
Or get a Finsta. Or a fake TikTok. Or borrow a friend's phone. I don't know. But stop doing it on your page.
Yeah, because once again, now their feud is being brought up. And I feel like it had all died down.
Yeah.
And it was all like calm and cool and collected. And now it's like back to their shit, you know? And I'm sure it's exhausting for all parties involved.
Yeah. And I'm sure Selena's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It does make you wonder, like, what happened along the way that made Hailey feel so like, you know, hopeless in her relationship? That's how I see it. Like,
hopeless? What do you mean?
Like, because like people say, and obviously this is just like speculation, that Justin called Selena like 20 times on his wedding day. That would send me through the roof. Yes, apparently.
Who said that?
People were saying that. And of course the Jelena stans are kind of intense, so like they could be lying. But I don't know. Like, I feel like parts of it, like I see why the Selenators are like defending their queen to the depths of the earth. But at the same time, I feel like maybe Hailey's a little hopeless. Like, and you know, because like apparently the video didn't have a lot of views at the time that she liked it. So she was like definitely, it was like catering to her FYP. So was she searching for it? Was it an accident? Was it fake? I don't know. And I feel bad for her because like if you have to be like liking shit like that, like something's not great in your relationship.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just a hating ass bitch, which is also fine.
Yeah.
You know, but like do it on your fake account.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
Her saying through her people that it's not true, it's fabricated. But the creator did show receipts. So it's like, it's hard. And it's hard to fake that. Like it was like a screenshot, sure. But it was also like, I'm pretty sure that they showed a video of like clicking into the profile and it was her. So it's just...
They were fast with it.
I don't know.
You can't be lying anymore.
Also, this creator's shady as fuck too, because like you were also talking shit about Selena and Benny. Yeah. So it's like, so for you to like air her shit out,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I do get why she posted it, because like at the same time, no, maybe not. I probably wouldn't, honestly, because I've had that happen.
I know.
With just like fun fact, like back in the day when Rosalía and Raúl Alejandro had broken up, I posted a video, and it was a video of Raúl Alejandro and Camila Cabello. Apparently, like they were seen together at Inter Miami's like soccer game.
Yeah.
And Rosalía had favorited the video. So, but I didn't say anything. I screenshot it and I shared it in private.
Yeah.
I was nosy in private, but I wasn't gonna just like, you know.
We're sharing it a year later.
Yeah, because you know, it was just not.
Yeah.
It was.
I remember you sending me that.
It was pointless. It was just like if I had posted it, yeah, I would have gotten a lot of views, especially at the time. But I was like, okay, what if she's just being a creep? You know?
Yeah, and that's valid.
Yeah,
that's
like,
her ex.
Why wouldn't she?
Yeah, like being a creep over your ex is so valid.
Yeah,
like you can do whatever you want to do to fucking get over the man.
Yeah, and it's like if you're just like scrolling, like let a bitch scroll.
Yeah,
and if it has to do with you to a certain degree, like maybe in like, you know, Phoebe, stop, Phoebe, get down. I cannot believe this is who you are right now. Phoebe, no, get down. Phoebe, stop. She just winked at me like she doesn't care. Oh my God, Maria, she's being insane.
I know.
She decided, she said, I'm wilding out today. I hate when she looks up, I'm like, there's a ghost in here. Like, why does she want to come in here so bad?
She just wants to be around you.
I know, she's so cute. Okay, let's keep going though. I'm so sorry, you guys. My cat, she's like decided to, you know, go crazy today. And I'm scared. Oh my God, Phoebe! I'm so sorry, everyone. My cat is going bananas. I don't know why she's wilding out like this. Is her not usually in her nature.
Yeah.
She's very calm, cool, and collected. And today she decided, like, let's fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Like, you're 5 years old, Phoebe. Like, this is 2-year-old behavior. She's in her terrible fives.
I know. She
literally climbed over. Okay, just like imagine. Well, you don't have to imagine because you're seeing this, but like, okay, over there's like a little door, doggy door, but it's like high. She climbed that bitch.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
And she's so petite.
She's so skinny. I know, she's like very thin, but not like in a malnourished way. And like,
she's just more of like a petite cat.
Yeah, and she's like really small.
Yeah.
But she's very cute. And she decided, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know? Sparta. That's what she said. Anyway, what were we talking about before I decided, you know, like to
go save
my cat?
Hailey and Selena.
Oh, Selena's. Maybe she's just keeping an eye out for Selena's.
Yeah, and it's valid. I think that like who doesn't creep like on their ex-boyfriends or their boyfriends or their husband's ex-girlfriends? Maybe she's just going through one of those. Like, I feel like it happens.
Yeah, or maybe she didn't like the pictures. Maybe she thought the feet in the face were weird. I don't know. But I think like I just feel like it's just like too much. People going like, now I feel like she's gonna get to all this hate, and I'm like, God damn, Hailey, why?
Yeah,
and it's just like talk. I know the group chat was going off.
I know.
I want to know what they talk about.
I know,
because it's like they have to have like thoughts about all this whole situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like part of me like feels like at the end of the day, Justin Bieber was the problem here. Yeah. So it's just like it sucks that two like very successful, beautiful women are getting in the ring. Well, not really Selena, but like in the ring for this man. But at one point they were throwing shade at each other. So it's just like no, like it's not worth it. Like Haley is married to him. Selena's engaged to Benny. Like let's just leave it.
Yeah,
like,
be happy.
Be happy. Yeah, like be happy. Yeah, you know, like, but I do understand like people being annoyed at Haley because like, why'd you do that?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd the creator have to post it? Like, damn, like, probably Haley, maybe if she was just creeping and liked it on accident and then, like, took her like back. She's like, oh, no. And then she, like, fucking posted it, you know?
Yeah. I've liked things on accident.
Me too. I've
reposted things on accident.
Too.
I'm like, when was I feeling this way?
Or whenever you press the comment section now, it, like, has, like, the 3 emojis.
Oh, I hate that. I cry at everything.
Yeah, so it's just like
why am I posting crying faces? It's an accident.
Yeah, and then I'll have to go back into like my comments and like recently commented, like find the ones I commented on to delete. So it's just like, no. Yeah, wild. But speaking of wild things, okay, I thought this was bananas. I was like, this is preposterous, okay? Daddy Yankee, he announced he was getting a divorce from his wife. There was some legal situation there. Apparently she was transferring funds without his, I guess, approval. Now he's suing her and her sister for $250 million.
Where does it all go wrong?
Yeah, can you imagine being married to a man for 3 decades plus and then now he's suing your ass?
It all? Remember we were like, like their divorce is going to be super clean. Like there's going to be no drama. They've been together for so long. They respect each other. They love each other. Yeah, no. That shit went out the window so motherfucking fast. I'm still in shock.
Shocked. She's still in shock, you guys. But no, it's kind of...
I'm shocked is what I
No, it is shocking.
In shock.
Because it is shocking. Like, suing your ex-wife for 200... Like, the fact that you have... Does he think she has 250?
Yeah.
Between her and her sister, that's crazy. That's like a world of money. Like, that's like more than most people see in their entire lifetime.
Yeah.
Like by 10-fold.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to sue your ex-wife. You have children with her for $250 million. And her sister. Damn.
Her sister. She said, you know what, bitch? I'm dragging you in here too.
People are saying it's because or not people, but the lawsuit is saying it's because of contract breach, defamation, all this stuff. Like how maybe she was like moving funds without like his approval, but she was his manager for a while. So it's like, was it mismanagement or was she just managing you?
Yeah.
And people are saying he's just bitter as fuck because she didn't want to be with him. I don't know. I feel like,
and apparently there's like been some shade thrown at him from Rafi Piña, Nati Natasha's man, that apparently like he's like, you can't trust him now that he's a man of God, and like apparently his religious views, it's what I saw on TikTok, but like apparently his religious views are the reason why he's being this way, and but to still not trust him because he's not really like a child of God, and like
he's just like using religion as like,
and I feel like I've heard that a lot of times.
Yeah, interesting.
But I've also heard that Rafi Piña has had beef with Daddy Yankee.
I don't really trust his word.
Whose?
Rafi.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just like, okay. I feel like him and I feel like he's always had like beef with people. He's always beefing with someone. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's very wild. I just think suing your ex partner of like a long time.
I know.
I just can't imagine. That's like mom and dad suing each other. Because our parents have been together for 30 plus years. That's kind of like the same time period.
So they're going to be together. They've been together for like 36.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be 34. Yeah. 36 years.
And Daddy Yankee and his wife have been together since like the late 80s, or had been together since late 80s. They've been together for a long time. It's a wild thing to do, to sue your ex-wife.
Oh my gosh, imagine mom and dad sue each other.
Oh my God. No, I could never see it. People are always like, oh, I could never, see my parents getting a divorce, and then they did. But I really truly believe like our parents are never going to get divorced.
Why? Because they're like
a team.
Yeah, they are like a team.
Yeah.
Watch next year.
Oh my God, no. No, don't put it out there. Oh my God. No. I feel like they're homies.
Yeah, they are homies.
They have their own language.
Yeah, they do.
So, but then again, probably that's what Daddy Yankee's kid said.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Our parents are getting a divorce.
No, that's so sad though. Like, that's really crazy. I think just suing your ex, Unless she really fucked up, okay?
Yeah.
But, like...
Which I guess we'll never know until, like, everything comes out.
Yeah.
But still, just, like, how ugly everything got. I'm just, like...
In such a quick manner.
Like this.
Do you think it could be, like, maybe he, like, found religion and was like, I don't like you anymore?
Fuck this bitch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Of 30 years?
But I thought religious people liked marriage.
True. You're right. Or maybe because she didn't want to be married to him anymore, he was like, you know what? You're fucked.
I'm suing you.
Suing you. Oh my God. Suing is
He's
crazy.
never been in the public eye that, like, much.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And now their kids have to pick sides. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think that suing someone you shared a life with is really wild.
Yeah.
That's a very weird thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's one of those things that's like, it is what it is, but we're going to have to see how it plays out. I feel like famous people just be suing each other. I'm like, damn.
Lately, I said it at the end of last year. It's the year of the lawsuits, 2025.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it costs a lot to sue someone.
Yeah.
Does it cost more if you sue someone for more money?
I don't know.
I feel like it would make sense.
Right.
Yeah. But okay, let's get to it. So, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. Season 8, the reunion.
You know, the season itself didn't eat. It was
starved.
Yeah.
It starved.
It starved. The reunion was good. I don't understand why Love is Blind adds things in the reunion that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
I understand it's a 5-year anniversary. I don't care about the 5 unforgettable moments. Like, I don't care that Jessica's moment was number 1, and I don't care to see a video of her. Like, I follow her on TikTok. I follow her on Instagram. And, like, that's that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to see season 8 people.
Yeah.
Can we please focus on that? I feel like just when we were getting, like, good and, like, we're getting into it with, like, a specific couple, they're like, all right, next couple. Like, no. Like, we want to know more. Where was Dave's sister?
Yeah. Also, like, I feel like if they filmed it, they didn't show it. Yeah. Because, like, they do film for a long time.
Yeah, well, they need to do better at cutting and editing.
Yeah, or like asking questions that we want to know.
Yeah.
This season was boring as fuck. Okay. Yeah. It was boring. It was bland. The cast was ass. It was, and also like, it just makes me really sad for the women on the show. I've said this before. Like, Love is Blind finds the most beautiful, like, put together women and then just like brings a bag of dirt and trash when it comes to the men. And it's like, you really just fucking hate these girls, do you? Because it's every single season. There's only one guy that ever saves himself from being a piece of shit.
And this season was Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
With Taylor.
Daniel,
they got married.
The unfollow and the follow guy?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not even that great in my opinion.
Why?
He's like okay. Like, I think he just looks really good compared to everybody else.
That's true.
Like,
they are cute though.
No, they're very cute.
And their families were really supportive of one another and very supportive of them, which I really enjoyed, because I feel like a lot of times families are really like skeptical and you're like, oh shit, like.
Yeah, but like, if I brought a random ass man home, you wouldn't be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I would like not be crazy on TV.
I always say that. Like, I feel like when the families film, I'm like, okay, you could tell your sister this in private. You know what I mean? Like, Monica's sister, like, you could have told her ass in private. But, like, at the same time, was she wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
She wasn't wrong.
So let's start off. Joey and Monica.
Yeah.
They did not get married.
They did not.
And the minute he skated in there, I just knew that she needed to say no.
I thought that was so corny.
Yeah.
First and fucking foremost, I would leave. I'm sorry, you can't take the one day out of our entire
so serious.
To be serious. You're also, I feel like he never brushes his hair. It pisses me off.
Yeah. And
skating into your wedding is just corny.
Yeah. And, you know, they went in there. She said that he never really gave her more than just like a friend vibe. And his sisters were sitting in the crowd, like making faces. And I'm like, ugh,
yeah,
what is up with the sisters?
Yeah. Let's just like not refer to Alabama anymore. It's like Minneapolis. It's like fucking what the fuck.
And so Monica called him out.
Yeah. And she looked great.
She looked great. She's beautiful.
Very.
Honestly, the women are too beautiful for this man. Anyways, she calls him out, and then apparently he had hit up Madison.
Madison with the horrible outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, the outfit was kind of weird. I didn't understand, like, what the fuck was going on with that outfit. There was, like, a lot of themes going on.
It was very ugly. And she's so pretty. I was like, you have such a nice figure. You could have picked something out better.
Yeah.
Like,
so, you know, he hit her up.
On a friend vibe.
Talked about her hair. And then apparently he had told Monica that Madison wanted him, and
when Madison did not want him.
Yeah.
Please be so serious.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, you almost tell on yourself. Like,
yeah.
You could have just left. You couldn't.
You could have just not said anything.
Like, literally. And then he was trying to blame Monica for, like, bringing it up. I wanted to punch him in the throat. I was like, be so serious. She wouldn't just bring that up out of thin air.
It's like, but what? So, and Madison said, like, why would she bring it up?
Mm-hmm. How would she even know?
Yeah. And he goes, well, she brought it up. I'm like, I hate weird. These men. So then that was that. Then we had Virginia and Devin.
Virginia ate him up.
Yeah. Virginia said, I don't feel comfortable talking about Devin's, core values, but I will be really clear about mine. I was like, damn, she looked beautiful.
Yeah, she looked like Miss America.
I know. She looked gorgeous. And, like, she didn't need to tell us Devin's core values. The way that she just said it, she ate him up. We knew exactly the type of guy that he was.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't fuck with this. But I will say this. I don't like that a lot of the girls hung around with the men afterward.
I know.
Let it go. He was shit for a reason.
Yeah. He also looked really bad at the reunion. He looked like shit.
Yeah.
He looked like you know what? I'm not one to talk about fashion because, like, I do be looking crusty, but, like, you're going on a reunion, okay? Yeah. You're seeing your ex.
Yeah.
Put it together.
Yeah. And so, apparently he didn't tell her about a $1,000 check. Someone said it was for shoes and ibuprofen.
Yeah. Yeah, his Fashion Nova blazer and his shitty attitude can go to the back.
Yeah.
Like, he was just being a dick, and, like, she's so beautiful, and, like,
the fact that he didn't answer her phone calls.
Yeah.
I need you to literally take a look in the mirror.
I think it's really crazy that she, like, wanted him after, though. I was like, Virginia, stand up.
I know.
You know what I mean?
She's so beautiful, so classy, so educated. And he's into ibuprofen.
And I just think that, like, I don't know. And, like,
he's crusty, period.
Yeah, he is crusty. And I think that, like, this is, like, the best you could do, you know?
Oh, she can get 20 times better than that.
Exactly. And I feel like now, like, because the world has seen how beautiful and kind and great she is, she's going to have, like, a lot of options.
And I cannot wait for her to get those options.
She's the Jessica of the season. Yeah. Like, the Jessica of that one season when she's, like, beautiful and gorgeous and, like, perfect. She's very perfect. Like, she's gorgeous. Yeah. So, yeah, it was disappointing to see that she wanted him after, because I was like,
same thing with Sarah and Ben.
Sarah was pissing me off. I was like, Sarah. It pisses me off because you went up there and said that you didn't want this man for X reason, but as soon as the cameras were off, you're like, maybe.
Like, we'll try it out.
No.
And then I didn't understand the whole, like, Sarah said that they were going to move together. He was going to move to Nashville for 2 weeks to 2 months, and then he thought they broke up. Like, none of that made sense. Like, Sarah was not having a good time. She was breaking out in, like, hives. She was red as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And he's like, oh, I thought we broke up. I'm like, I don't trust him. I don't trust him whatsoever. I don't think they broke up. And the fact that Jimmy gave him advice,
I'd be the last person I'd take advice from. Jimmy got fucking, like, roasted and flamed. Why would you take advice from Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, so I didn't understand why they tried, but the fact that, like, he ghosted her, he removed her from Find My Friends.
Oh, my God. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You went through that effort to remove her, too. It's not like a one and done. You got to click a few buttons.
Yeah.
So, like, damn well it wasn't an accident either. Not that he said that, but, like, I feel like he would have said that, too. He was corny. I don't know what the fuck she saw in him anyway. The thing is, like, all these women,
whenever they talked about, like, the church's views on like gay marriage, and he was like, well, I didn't know the church's views because like it didn't pertain to me, but I thought he said he had gay friends.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where he's like, out of sight, out of mind. Like, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. I'm not going to care about it.
But remember, he was like, oh, I have gay friends, so, like, I care. I'm like,
okay.
You're contradicting yourself by so much.
Yeah. I think it just goes to show, like, you know, women rule and boys drool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was weird. Like, the reunion was weird. And then we got those 5 weird moments. And I'm like, I don't need to see... I've seen all of these.
Yeah.
And then we had Madison, Meg and Mason were like, she was like scooting her ass on him. And I was like, oh, they're fucking.
Meg, Mason, Alex,
and Madison.
And I don't understand why they didn't bring up any of the allegations against Alex. Apparently he's like...
a weirdo.
Yeah, a weirdo.
More than
and they were like all attacking Madison. And don't get me wrong, I personally like don't really fuck with Madison that much. Something about her like doesn't rub me the greatest of ways. I feel like she could have handled some things differently. But you know, like they were all attacking her, and it's like,
yeah, it was kind of off. Like I was like, okay.
She said, I brought the receipts too.
Yeah, she was like, that's all I can fit in my armpit.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex gives me shady vibes.
Shady as fuck.
Especially with everything coming out about him. I feel like it's kind of crazy not to say anything. But, I mean, maybe they filmed the reunion before all that came out. But I feel like it came out early.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just like, you can never give this show the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Because I'm like, you should know better.
Let's not forget Lauren and Dave.
Oh, Lauren and Dave.
You know what's so crazy?
Dave.
You know what's so crazy, though? That, like, after seeing, like, all these men at the reunion... Dave is not even the worst. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Ben, Devin, like, Dave sucks too. Like, they all suck, but, you know.
Yeah. Given the fact, you know, that Dave and his sister. Dave just wanted a way out, and he couldn't say it. And it's just like, I would have respected him more if he would have gone to Lauren and been like, hey, you know what? I thought this is what I wanted, and I actually, like, don't, and I don't want to waste your time, so I feel like it'd be fair for us to just, like, break it off now.
Yep.
Instead, he wasted her fucking time, and then he went on the reunion, and...
She goes, I was light years ahead of you, and I was like, yes, queen.
And she's, like, very pretty.
Oh, my gosh, she is so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, Dave, you fumbled. And he was like, I still love her. And she's like, interesting, because I've seen you since then. We've been at bars together and you haven't said anything to me, but now you love me.
Yeah. It's even convenient. I'm telling you, they get caught between a rock and a hard place, and they have to like say some shit at the reunion so they don't get flamed by their fucking audience, because it always happens like this. The men go on the show, they act a mess, they're like, oh wait, no, I didn't mean it like that. Like, be so serious. Yeah. And it's also really annoying because this is the best you could find.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I mean, so from what I've read and seen a lot of times, it's very hard to cast men on reality TV. Mm-hmm. What happened?
I don't know. You were looking that way.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I looked. But it's very hard to cast men on reality TV. I don't know why, but it's like a thing across every show that I've watched. It's always been like mentioned, like it's very hard to cast men because men don't want to be on reality TV. Mm-hmm. Like women do, but men don't. Like for example, Lindsay Hubbard a long time ago had said that it was really hard to find guys that would want to come to Summer House because it's just like every time they find a guy, it was either like a one-hit wonder or like it just didn't work out. Yeah. So when she met West, she was like, okay, like, let me invite him into Summer House.
She invited him?
Yes, which is crazy given the next thing we're going to talk about. Yeah, she invited him, but she said that it was hard to cast guys on the show because it's just like not a lot of guys would say yes, some people bail or whatever. But moving on to Summer House. So
quick note, AD and Ollie engaged.
Oh, yes. Before we move on. Wow. They're going to be on the perfect match. I'm like, this is not the greatest timing to tell us, but like at the same time, very happy for them.
Yeah, very happy for them. I feel like we could have, I say this every time though, I feel like it could have been an Instagram post and it just we could have used that time to talk about more about like Dave's sister or something. But I am extremely happy for AD. Like she deserves it.
Yeah.
And her and Ollie make a really cute couple.
Yeah.
I know Clay's punching the air right now.
Oh yeah, Clay was weird. Clay was also the worst. Damn. If you think about all the guys on like, did you watch season 3? Sorry.
Yes, I think so.
Do you remember SK?
Yes.
Oh my god, he was the worst. Like if you really think about like all these guys that have been on the show, it's just like Trevor, wild.
Uche.
Oh my god, Matt, the one that like, kind of looked like a serial killer. Oh my god. Remember what's his name? The one from the second season who like he was like, I wanted love to be partially blind, and he was like fugly, and he was practically calling the girl that he got engaged to fugly. What was his name?
I forgot. I don't think I watched season 2.
Oh my god, season 2. Oh, it was wild. Season 1 was wild. The whole Amber and like, what is this name?
Jessica.
Oh my god, Jessica. You know what? She was just trying to. I feel bad for her. She was getting dogged on a lot, but you know what? She was annoying as fuck, and we were hyper focused on everything at the time. That was during COVID.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, before we get into Summer House, COVID was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago. In 3 days.
That's crazy.
5 years ago.
I feel like that was just like a really dark time for everybody.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
I was drinking a lot. I was ordering a lot of Trulies on Postmates because I was scared. And I wouldn't leave the house. I didn't leave the house for three months.
That's crazy. I still had to work.
Which is insane. I can't imagine what that felt like for you because you were in the medical field. So you saw a lot of like...
It was very like...
You had to take freaky. It in from a perspective of like, I can't be home.
Yeah.
Mom had told me that she Lysol'd you down every time you got home.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy stuff.
Very crazy.
I would like get like undressed in the garage and then like, yeah.
Wild, dude. Wild.
Yeah.
What the fuck? But yeah, let's go into Summer House. Okay, so Summer House season 8. We're getting it's ramping up.
It's ramping up.
Past episode was kind of intense.
Yeah.
But let's just kind of touch on something that we said last week. So Wes Wilson went on a podcast, Jason Tartick's podcast, Trading Secrets, and said that he couldn't see Lindsay coming back for season 10. She has a baby, like he doesn't want to babysit.
Which is wild, telling me that she is the one that got West on the show.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
What a little ugh.
He's such a little dork. And I think that him. he's just like it's your second season. Like, shut your trap. You know?
Like, you're brand spanking new.
Literally. And like, you're barely getting back on people's good graces. Like, stop it. Yeah. You know? Also, I find it weird because like that just because you're a mother doesn't mean you can't do shit. This show films during the weekend. The baby has a father.
Yeah.
Like it was just very weird. And so Lindsay went on a podcast and said that, she found it very hurtful. It's not helpful to say that because Summer House is her job and she wants to be financially independent for her daughter. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, like Summer House is like a fun thing they do over the summers, but like it's a job.
Yeah, it is a job.
And they get paid fat as fuck, especially Lindsay. You think she's going to pass on a fat paycheck?
Yeah.
No. Like, I can't guess how much they get paid because like, I don't know. But I would say it's in the multiple hundred thousands.
Yeah.
Especially because Lindsay has been on the show since the very beginning. Mm-hmm. They're 9 seasons in? If we compare it kind of to like Vanderpump Rules, she's getting paid probably like $50,000 to $60,000 an episode. If I'm guessing, okay, I could be totally wrong. It could be completely different, but she's getting paid fat stacks to be there. Yeah, of course she's gonna say yes.
Yeah,
hello. So he just like yaps, and I'm just like, you need to be quiet.
Yeah.
But in this past episode of Summer House, someone else that needs to just stop yapping is Kyle.
I know.
Kyle pisses me off so much. I will never understand how people like him, first and foremost. I don't understand how Amanda's with him. I don't know how people tolerate him.
I know. And then
crazy.
He was like, people are driving a wedge between us. No, it's you. Like, you're saying things that are hurting her friend. Like, stop. Like, you could have texted Craig. You could have texted Hannah. Mm-hmm. You have their numbers. Leave Paige out of this.
Exactly. And it's like he's almost like making her feel responsible for something that she has nothing to do with. And she's telling him like, I'm trying to have a relationship with your wife without bringing other people into it. And like, I'm trying to be an adult. And you're in here being two-faced because he called her two-faced. And I think that Kyle is just For Kyle to say that he had nothing to do with Hannah getting fired, that is insane. Okay, let's be so serious, okay? Kyle has a lot of pull on the show. And the fact that the cast has...
he's been there since season 1.
Yeah, and also they have to drink Loverboy. Like, be serious. There's no fucking bars in every city and every single state that is, like, carrying Loverboy to the extent that Kyle makes it sound like you're ruining his reputation. I'm sorry. If anyone's ruining your brand's reputation, it's you.
Yeah.
And Craig didn't... If Craig was smart enough, which I don't think Craig is necessarily the smartest, but like, why would he go with a brand where you last season mentioned that y'all were having financial troubles? Why would he want to invest in that?
Yeah.
He wanted to invest in something he believed in. And although I don't like Sprit Society because I don't like Claudia and Ben, but like, he went with what he felt was right. And that's that. Why is that anyone else's problem?
Yeah. Also, like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't owe you anything.
And, you know, Paige doesn't have to answer to him for him. Like,
exactly.
Call him up.
Exactly.
Like, you're making it weird in the house.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, Kyle, like, not everyone owes you blind loyalty. Like, if someone, like, what I find insane is that apparently Kyle on season 5 had a problem with Hannah drinking and doing a collaboration with Truly's. But Jesse Solomon just did a Truly's collaboration like 2 days ago. So where is the heat for him?
Yeah.
But he's not going to do it because now he knows he's going to get the backlash. But probably secretly he's like punching air.
Yeah.
Even though Loverboy, I had tried it in the past. Tried it in like 2017, 18. I can't remember. It was good. It's not a White Claw. It's not a Truly. I would never pick Loverboy over Truly's.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show like that Kyle is just still, he's a 40-year-old toddler.
Yeah.
Like, that is something across the board with Bravo men. Like, they do not grow up.
Oh, yeah.
They do not grow up. They don't know how to like, they're so messy and they're like, you know, I get it. Bring the tea, bring the drama. But it's just like, Paige didn't need that.
Yeah.
And
she didn't.
You could see when Amanda went up to Paige's room, like how it affects her, but he gives zero fucks about that.
And he's going to end up I don't know if he's going to end up losing Amanda, but like if Amanda loses Paige, I think that it could really like hurt their marriage. Like, dude, stop being so fucking annoying.
Exactly. It's like you see your wife, like she's torn about this, like she's like hands, like buried in her hands, and like, you're fucking just keep going. Like, she's telling you to stop, but you don't.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel bad. I mean, I did say, I don't regret it, but I do think it was a little mean. I said that Amanda should leave Kyle. Like, I would love to see Amanda live her best fucking life without this
man-child
brick carrying her down.
Yeah.
Because he does carry her down. If you've watched, like, the full seasons, if you watch the show, you know, I understand second chances. I get that. But he cheated on her.
Yeah.
He also made her feel inferior. He's called her a bitch on TV. Like, you deserve better.
Yeah.
And I think that one day Amanda's going to wake up and realize that maybe she deserves better. And maybe she'll expect more from him.
Yeah.
But I think that he has not changed one bit since season 1 of fucking Summer House. He's still the same asshole that we've seen throughout the years. Is it good reality TV? Yeah. But at one point, Kyle gets really annoying. Like, you're a grown up. Act like one. And also, as a business person, why are you acting like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, would you want to do business with someone that like acts like that?
No, not at all.
Like, he went on Watch What Happens Live and like said all these things about Craig. It's like, why the fuck would anyone want to invest in your business?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Very crazy.
And we also had Lindsay's gender reveal.
Yeah. Oh my God, Danielle's stupid ass. I can't stand her. And the thing is, like, Danielle's a Latina, so I really wanted to like her. I was like, I felt, you know, like she's representing Latinas everywhere. So she should be like, we should be rooting for her. But every time Danielle talks, I'm like, why?
I know.
She's such a pick-me.
Yeah.
And she says, like, when she was like, oh, like, you know, her ex-fiance's here, but her baby daddy isn't. When it's been like widely said that Lindsay's husband, or Lindsay's boyfriend, sorry, is not going to be on the show. He doesn't want to be on the show. He's private. So it's like, you know that. So why the fuck did you say that?
I know. And she's supposed to be one of your, like, best friends.
I know. I just think Danielle is like, I low-key think that Danielle was always in love with Carl and that she hates Lindsay. Secretly.
I can see that. But Carl participated in the gender reveal. Yeah. So that was nice.
Yeah. I usually don't like Carl.
Yeah, I usually hate Carl.
But I was like, you know what? I'll give credit where credit is due. And this was cute. I thought it was sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not going to stay this way. I think I'm sure
we've
it's going to
seen like the previews for coming up, you know, episodes.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to stay pretty at all.
No. I mean, when she offered him the non-alcoholic champagne when they were like talking by the fridge, I was like, okay. Like, I would love for them to be friends again because they were friends for so long. But I think that like too much has happened.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that she genuinely just like doesn't want anything to do with him.
And that's valid.
Because like, why would she?
Exactly.
He like publicly humiliated her. He called cameras. So it's like, I'd be like, fuck you. You know? So I get it. But I think Summer House is going to get good.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited to see what's to come. And we need it because Southern Hospitality has ended. Season finale and reunion has been aired.
In the same day. And also, it was a very short season. I felt like it was like a little disrespectful to not give them a full on reunion. Like, they're already in their third season. It was like a Watch What Happens Live reunion.
Yeah.
They're not in a full stage. They didn't get multiple parts. Will wasn't even there. Like, I needed more.
So, Will not showing up. What a pussy ass move.
But he was there.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like showing up and now going on the reunion, you're a fucking pussy. Like Joe Bradley said it best, which is crazy. She goes, he has put you in situations throughout the entire season. This was the time for him to like stand up for you, and he doesn't.
And he's going to be a lawyer?
And Leva said it too. Exactly. How do you expect to be a lawyer with this energy?
Yeah. He's a pussy. And also, it's like, okay, so the reunion starts, right? They start out with a conversation with apparently...
Well, let's go to the finale.
Oh, yes.
They have the prom.
Yes.
Right. They have the prom. Apparently, Will has called Austin's girlfriend's brother. And, you know, so Austin's girlfriend does not come with him to the prom. You know, they call out Will and Emmy. Mm-hmm. You know, it gets very, very heated. Messy, heated. Which I feel like, and then they walk away, which I'm just like, if he has nothing to hide, why do you guys not just address it? Exactly.
Emmy's delusional, so she'll believe anything if I'm being real.
And so then obviously that's how it ends. TJ's very upset. He's like shaking. He's like, him and Brad are like so set on finding out who Will cheated on Emmy with, because I think that they genuinely care about Emmy, and I think that everybody on the cast is right. Like, Emmy has had such a hard season to watch. Like, she keeps breaking down, and it's probably her body letting her know, like, hey, you need to drop this piece of shit.
Yeah. And I think also, like it's not normal for someone to talk behind your back like that to people you don't know. Like, if it was out of concern, if Will had gone to Michael's or like one of the cast members and been like, hey, I'm really concerned about Emmy because of XYZ and like we're fighting a lot, and like it was genuine, fine. I don't think it's right to talk about your relationship with people in general, like in that kind of light, because I think you can vent, but like in public to people who don't know you and know her, like that's weird as fuck. Like, it's weird. So for him to do that in general, that already is a red flag. Like, take out the cheating. Let's say it was all a lie, which it probably wasn't. That's already a red flag. And the way he talks about you to his friends, like when he talked about her, like she was some fucking maid that he was just gonna, I guess, give her like a wish off her wish list. Like, okay, I guess I'll marry her. No.
Yeah.
But she'll never see it.
Yeah.
And then we had the Grace Lily of it all. Grace Lily's so messy.
Oh, yeah, bringing in O'Sheen.
Oh, my God. What do they see in O'Sheen?
Yeah, I don't see it. So, the episode before, she had told Maddie that she wanted to apologize to Ava for everything that went down with O'Sheen. Mm-hmm. Then she shows up with O'Sheen to the prom.
I was like, Grace Lily.
I know.
It was giving like, I'm a reality TV star.
Yeah. And then she even told Maddie, like, we're not best friends. And then she throws out there that Maddie sucked O'Sheen's dick.
Oh, my God. Sucking O'Sheen's dick is wild.
I know.
Oh, my God. I gasped. I was like, and Joe Bradley was like, oh.
Let me get the fuck out of here. It was crazy. Yeah. Crazy. But you're right. I feel like we could have had 2 more episodes to the season. It was a very short season. And then, you know, we went to the reunion. Mm-hmm. And, you
it was very short. I feel like there was a lot that wasn't addressed. It starts out
all very like
spurts.
Yeah.
it starts out with, I guess, Maddie being really upset because the night before, Will and Emmy shared that Trevor, her ex-boyfriend, who she thought had cheated on her, actually hadn't cheated on her, and it was a rumor that Brad and TJ had made up. But, like, why would Will and Emmy share this the night before?
Right.
It was very calculated. Like, let's take the heat off of us. And Will's a giant fucking pussy for not showing up and talking about it. So, like, I understand Maddie being sad. Like, that's kind of crazy. And, like, the thing is, your boyfriend or whatever, like, apparently knew about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would reconsider my relationship.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I think that Brad was, took accountability. So did TJ. And Emmy and Will kind of just left it as like it was like, let's take the heat off of us. And but it's I don't know. I don't know what. I don't understand why Will just couldn't go up there.
I don't get it.
And he's like, oh, it's not good for his mental health. Emmy, what about your mental health?
He did not give a flying fuck about your mental health when he was running around talking shit about you.
Yeah. Do you think he cheated?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Do I think he cheated? Absolutely. I think that if he hadn't cheated, he wouldn't have a single issue.
Yeah.
Just addressing it.
Yeah.
And even if he didn't cheat, he looks guilty.
Yeah, because anytime anyone asked him to address it, he would like fucking flip out.
Yeah.
It's giving guilty.
It's giving guilty. Also, I feel like Austin and Molly were there. They did not talk once.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are y'all even here?
Yeah.
I forgot they were in there for a second.
Yeah, we need longer reunions for Southern Hospitality. I feel like the tea is getting pretty good. And I think they also need longer seasons.
Yeah. I think that they have proven that they bring the mess.
Yeah.
I think they need to cut the cast. I think they need to just, Molly and Austin can stay in the past. I think bring everybody back, keep Lake and Michaels, and that's it.
Yeah.
Bring Mia back as full time.
Yeah.
The show needs Emmy and Will, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, like, they're going to need to stay. I don't know if they will, though. I think Emmy might just stay. I don't know if Will would walk away from the show.
I don't think so.
But then he didn't show up at the reunion. I don't know. That's usually you're fired. Like, that happens. Like, if you don't show up to the reunion, if you don't sit in your contract, I'm pretty sure it says, like, if you don't come to the reunion, like, you're fired.
Damn.
Because that's how Lisa Vanderpump got, well, not fired. I guess she quit, but, like, she didn't show up to a reunion.
Damn.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for what their future is looking bright.
Yeah.
No Vanderpump Rules, but Southern Hospitality decided, like, I'm taking your spot.
Yes.
And I'm excited for them.
For sure.
So I guess we're going to have to see when the next season airs. And lastly, I think that everyone on the show brought it, but TJ and Brad, they said we're messy as fuck. Oh my God. And then Brad yesterday posted on his Instagram story, or 2 days ago posted on his Instagram story, a picture of him at, I guess, a school. And it was like, how to cheat on your girlfriend 101. It was like law school. And I'm like, oh my God, bitch.
Brad said, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, he did say on the reunion, he said, who's the brunette that you keep hanging out with, you're doing study halls and like spending time with? Like, who's that?
Yeah.
And Emmy decided to break down. And
I think that Brad and TJ, yeah, they're messy, but I think that they genuinely care for Emmy.
Yeah, I just think that, like,
even Michael's genuinely cares for Emmy. I think that they care about her, but Emmy doesn't want to be cared for.
Yeah, no, until she wants to be cared for, it's really up to her.
Mia said it best. She is not going to believe that anything has happened with Will until he sees his dick in someone else's vagina.
That's crazy. But it's also true. And I don't even think that will do it.
Yeah, she'll probably say that he was drugged or something.
Yeah. Or that he was just,
yeah,
it was a mistake. They were broken up. It was a lapse of judgment, whatever. Yep. But I really hope that she leaves this man. But I don't think she will.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so sorry for the disruption. My cat, sends her well wishes. And next episode, she might just make an appearance. You know what?
Yeah,
we'll make her
might.
a third cast member of the Morning Chisme podcast. Cast member. Third host. But thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys enjoy. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.